Welcome back to another episode of Draco Does It. I wanted to talk about inflating your tires today. A lot of people don't know the basics. They kind of do whatever they do at the gas station, so I thought it'd be good for beginners to roll through, or even some people who think they know how to do it, maybe novices, how to actually inflate your tires, check for proper air pressure, and do it at home. You can do it at home cheap. I mean, compressors really aren't that much these days, and especially just to inflate your tires, unless you got like really big truck tires. So something that I picked up at Harbor Freight that I recommend is one of these kits. I'm already cut into it, so ignore that. But these kits are like 12 bucks. You can even get them on sale sometimes for like 8 to 10 bucks. And they pretty much come with everything you need to check your air pressure. A couple items here, so you can check your tire pressure with this one, as well as the air chuck. And it's got a few other adapters and a blowgun and all the little adapters you would need if you got like a new compressor or anything like that. So this is item number 64599. I'll try to put a link in the description, check it out. But it comes with Teflon tape, threaded seal tape, and all that kind of stuff. So one of the only other things I would recommend is that's a good starter kit way to do it. But if you can get one of these with the built-in tire pressure gauge. They're a little bit more, and also put a link in the description, but you can also get them at Harbor Freight or pretty much any hardware store or automotive store, and they plug right into the hose that comes with that kit. It comes with all the adapters, and I'll show you how to properly check your air pressure with the gauge that pops out of here. This guy. So it's under spring load tension. So some people think when you put it right on there that's the right amount of pressure, but it's not. So let's get to it and I'll show you how it's done. Let's go. So I was going to show you my at-home kit. This is my compressor I got from Harbor Freight as well. You can pick up any good Craftsman or whatever, but this is my beater, everyday, daily use compressor, and it's pretty simple to operate, where you connect your tool, and then you have your on and off switch, and then on the bottom you have your, which you don't want to forget about. Let me put it on its back. You don't want to forget about this guy. So righty tighty, keep the air in, lefty loosey, let the air out. Back up the camera a bit here. There we go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. Also, always check if you have an oil compressor. Always make sure your oil level looks good. Otherwise, you put oil in, and that your air filter looks clean. So that's pretty much one of the things you want to check before you fire up your compressor to start doing your at-home tire inflation. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in here and try to do it with one hand. Man, I'm good. There you go. Got that in there. So you just pull back, push it in, and then it will lock on. Takes a little getting used to, but you'll get it. Same with this side. So I just kind of put that in there, same way. And then what we're gonna do is find your valve stem, unscrew the cap. A lot of information on your car here is right on your tires or on your inside door panel, which I'll show you. So here you see your tire sizes and whatnot, but what you want to look for is your tire pressure. And so we can see that right here, our max tire load and our max pressure. These tires are rated at a 50 psi, and so you can go up to, depending on the seasons, if my tires are changing around, which we can get to in an advanced video, but for beginners, all you need to know is go ahead and take it up to 45-50 psi is where you want to be at, within a 5 psi range for your tires. So you can also check on your door panel, but sometimes people swap out their tires, or they're not the original manufacturer tire. So the best way, honestly, to check is here, but you can always check on the inside of your door as well. And for some reason, I think one of these doors might have been replaced, I'm not sure, but my tire sticker is missing. Otherwise, sometimes here, but you can get it either here or here for your tire pressure. But like I said, the best way to check is on your actual tire, because you never know if they've been changed. I'm gonna flip this on and let her fill up. Alright, she's all inflated up. You can also adjust your control here by turning it left, and the pressure output will go down. This is the pressure in the tank, and this is the pressure that's going out to the hose. And so you can bring that pressure down if you need, but I'm just gonna leave it at max since these take about 50 psi. The air goes pretty quick, believe it or not. So let me get this on the tripod a little bit and I'll show you. Alright, here we go. So a lot of people think this is all tangled up on me. I'm totally ready, guys, for this video. This one's getting a little bit of a crack in it, so I'm gonna have to cut and reapply or get a new hose. But yeah, the plastic ones don't last as long as like the rubber ones, but yeah, it's still bit of pressure. So what we're gonna do is, people think this is their tire pressure, and so that's saying like 20 psi. That's not accurate. And what you find is, if you actually put some air in and let go, that's actually what your psi is at. It's more at 30. It's at 30 right now. So I noticed this tire was looking a little bit pinched and low, and so I knew it was a little bit low. So we're missing about 20 pounds. We're gonna fill it up. That's not your tire pressure. That's your tire pressure, 30. That's a 10 psi difference. So let go to check. We're almost at 40. That's not your tire pressure. Let go to check. We're at 42. We're almost at 50. We're about 45. We're at about 45, 50 right now. So when you put it in, it says 30, almost 40. But when you check it right there, we're about at 50, and that's where I want it. So you got to apply pressure and let go and check it to make sure you have the right psi. Let me see if I can bring it up close to the camera. And so we're right at almost 50. That's about where I want it. I don't want them super hard. I want them to be able to expand and breathe a little bit. With heat and cold, the air inside the tire expands or lessens. So cold mornings, you might get a tire pressure sensor warning on newer cars, or hot days, the air actually expands a little bit. So if you have like a full 50, 55 pounds in here, it'll expand even more on the hot days, and your tires could feel really hard or weird, or your mileage could go down. So don't forget the valve stem cap. I hope this video helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. Draco Does It.